Hello and welcome to DJ Charlie's Sports World. Today's segment will be the part 2 of DJ Charlie's English Premier League predictions. The part 1 was released on Monday. That shows the standing of the 20 Premier League teams, the predicted standings of where I think they are going to end up on the Premier League table. Of course, I had Manchester City winning it all, with Arsenal coming in second, Liverpool coming in third, and Tottenham Hotspur completing the Champions League places in the top four. So today's show will be on the other predictions, including the team of the year, the top goal scorer, the top assist makers, the player of the year, and the young player of the year for the 2023-2024 Premier League season. Let me delve into it quickly. I don't want to bore you out with this because there is a lot of volume on this, but I will make sure I keep it short. I'll summarize them. So for the team of the year, I have goalkeeper as Manchester City's Ederson. Is going to have the most clean sheets, and is going to, of course, for the eventual champions, and he's going to be a deserving goalkeeper on this list, especially now that the keeper that won it that was on the team of the year last year in Aaron Ramsdale of Arsenal, of course, has already been benched by the new keeper Arsenal from Brentford in David Raya. So for me, comfortably, Ederson will be the best goalkeeper on the team of the year this season. The right back will be Walker. He missed out to Kieran Trippier last season because he was benched once in a while by Guardiola, who was using John Stones as an inverted fullback from that right back wing last season. But this season, already he has captained Manchester City in the absence of Kevin De Bruyne. So for me, he's a mainstay. He was rumored to be leaving, but he stayed. So for me, he's the best right back in the Premier League, and it's not even close. The only close right back I have to him is Chelsea's captain, Reece James, but that one is almost always injured. So that rules James out. Central back, I have Ruben Diaz and William Saliba. Ruben Diaz of Man City and William Saliba of Arsenal as my central back pairing. Of course, they are the two that made the team of the year this previous season, and with Saliba's improvement already this season and Ruben Diaz being arguably the best central back in the world, I see no reason why they shouldn't make it this season again, especially since Arsenal will be fighting Man City as the top contender for the Premier League title this season, and Saliba is so crucial to that. So the left back that I've predicted is also a central back, but he plays very well on the left back position, and is going to be crucial to Guardiola's system this season. The new signing from RB Leipzig, the Croatian young best defender in the world for me in Gvardiol. He's playing predominantly as a left back for Man City this season. So for me, he's going to make that list. Of course, there was no conventional left back in the just concluded season's team of the year we talked about in an earlier segment. So at the DM position, that's the defensive midfielder position, I have Rodri. I don't have to say much about that. For me, it's the best central midfielder DM in the world right now. So for me, it's non-negotiable. He's going to make the list. His impact is too much. He controls every aspect of the game for Man City, and of course, his added goals, including the superb goal he scored yesterday in the Champions League, he's added goals to his gallery. So there is no doubting for me now that he's the most well-rounded midfielder in the Premier League and arguably in the whole world. So his partner in the midfield will be Declan Rice for me. Declan Rice has been, I don't know what people are talking about because Maddison has made a couple of assists and scored a couple of goals. They are saying he's arguably the signing of the season right now, and he won the Premier League Player of the Month. I don't know what they are thinking about. But for me, the most impactful signing in England and the most impactful signing in European football, bar Jude Bellingham of Real Madrid, has been Declan Rice. Of course, he scored the winning goal against Manchester United in a great back and forth game, and already in just 5 Premier League matches, he has already won 2 Man of the Match award. So for me, that is been the best signing right now, including the Champions League and the Premier League. Is been the best signing. So, and I see him developing. He's what I call a. I don't mean to be disrespectful to him, and I wouldn't want to sound disrespectful. But for me, he's what I would call a poor man's Rodri. He's like Rodri 2.0. The difference being Rodri is more well-rounded, because Rodri, like we all know, is a Spanish midfielder, and you know what Spanish midfielders are great at. They are great at controlling the pace of the game. So, of course, Rice has more legs and can go about the field more than Rodri, obviously, because he's still younger and has more physicality about him. But for me, he's going to develop into one of the best midfielders in the world. So he's going to partner Rodri in my team. Then attacking midfielder, this is a contentious position because there are great attacking midfielders in the Premier League. Of course, the best is Kevin De Bruyne, but he's injured right now, and he's going to miss. He's missed the first month of the season, and he's going to miss at least 2 more months. So that is going to rule him out of this team, because he's not going to have enough games to justify him being on this team. So for me, Odegaard of Arsenal, the Arsenal captain and the Norwegian captain, the young man who captains both his club and his country, will make this, because he's a brilliant, enigmatic young midfielder. I don't want to start waxing lyricals about him. You understand me? I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but for me, the only better attacking midfielder in world football right now is Kevin De Bruyne, and that is even out of respect for Kevin, because this boy plays football at, I don't know, his intelligence is terrifying. That's all I can say. He moves around, he glides across the pitch as if effortlessly. I don't know. Don't let me let me not salivate over him too much. He's going to be the best attacking midfielder. Of course, he was the best goal scoring midfielder in England last season, and he's going to be one of the best too this season. So at the left forward wing position, I have Momo Salah. Of course, this position is also played by Bukayo Saka, but for me, the way Salah started this season, and for me, he's still the best winger in the world. So the way he has started this season, I know Saka is going to have a fantastic season too, but Salah will keep him out of his favorite wing for me, because already Salah has 2 goals and 5 assists this season already in just 5 matches. So, and Liverpool are not going to miss out of the top 4 this season, so he's going to be justifiably on the list of the team of the year in the left wing. So he has shunted Bukayo Saka of Arsenal to the right forward wing for me, because let me just be blunt, there is no great right winger in the Premier. There's no great. Salah was right wing forward. Saka is left wing forward, because there's no great left winger in the Premier League right now. The ones that are expected to vie for that role this season includes the like of inconsistent Marcus Rashford of Manchester United, Jack Grealish of Man City, whose output is almost always low, and of course he has missed most of the season already. So we have the likes of Mitoma, he's not proving enough. Then we have the like of Arsenal's own Gabriel Martinelli is injured, and of course there are more competition for places this season. He won't have enough game time, because you also have Trossard, you have Havertz, you have Fabio Vieira, and you still have Smith Rowe, who can play the same position that he does, and of course he's also injured. So for me, Saka, we have to go to that wing by default in my team, because he and Salah will deserve to be on the team, and then voters will now have to put them, just like they put Harry Kane and Haaland together in the last year's team of the season. Of course, they are both strikers, but they have to put them together. because they both had outstanding seasons. So for me, that's why I think Saka and Salah will make this team as wingers together behind my striker, which is that it goes beyond saying that it's going to be Haaland. I don't want to waste my saliva on that. He's going to score basically 35 goals this season again in the Premier League alone, and unfortunately for the Premier League right now, there are lack of quality strikers. I wouldn't even say world-class strikers. There is only one world-class striker in the Premier League this year, is Haaland. But even then, the rung below world class, there are very few that I can put there in the Premier League. So maybe you just have above average strikers in the Premier League this season, including Arsenal's own Gabriel Jesus, Darwin Núñez of Liverpool. You have two strikers at Newcastle. I don't know what they are doing, Isaac and Wilson. I think you have Ivan Toney would have been one of the best strikers, but he's missing. He has a betting scandal. So which other striker are there in the Premier League? I'm sorry. There's just Haaland, and it's terrible. The Premier League is supposed to be the best league in the world, and we have a shortage of strikers. Chelsea was busy spending, pillaging money left, right, and center. They didn't secure the signing of Victor Osimhen. To me, arguably the second best striker in the world after Haaland, and then maybe arguably with Harry Kane and I don't know, Robert Lewandowski, out of respect. So I think they should have signed him, and of course Harry Kane left for Bayern, so the Premier League is left with nobody to contest the highest goal scoring trophy with Haaland. So he's going to be on the team. He's going to win the best player in the league title again. He's going to win the league title. He's going to be the highest goal scorer and clear out all the awards just like he did last season. So for me, for the team of the year, that is that about that. And I'm going to stop there for this segment and continue with the third part of the Premier League predictions on the next segment. Thanks and God bless. Thanks and God bless, like I always end with. Then for more of these entertaining, insightful opinions into all things sports, entertainment, society, lifestyle, politics, etc., click on the link below to subscribe to my YouTube channel at DJ Charlie's Sports World. Thanks and God bless once again.